Yeah, he did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well, you know?
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
Yeah, I mean, you think there's a possibility, Roy? Like,
Views and people have opinions. It's cool, too. I got opinions, and I'm allowed to say my opinions or speak my opinions. And if somebody was trying to send me a subliminal message, it worked, because if you want to prove that you're better than me, I'm always ready. Wide open, ready to go. It's called.
Well, Roy Jones said that, of course, Floyd made more money than him, but he's the greater fighter of the two.
No. Floyd backed up everything. No. Floyd's the better fighter between the two. Better skills, more technique, the discipline, yeah, everything, yeah.
Okay, one for Floyd.
With Floyd Mayweather and Roy Jones Jr. taking more hazardous shots at one another, their conflict has finally been resolved in the boxing ring.
Let him move around and do what he want to do, he's going to beat you, because he's very explosive and he's very mean.
I was going to say mean, too.
To me, people don't give him enough credit. People always say, well, Floyd would beat Sugar. No, baby, Floyd is not as nearly as mean as Sugar was.
You don't think he would have beat him?
How? How you going to keep him off of him? Right. Sugar is a dog. Yeah. Just because his name Sugar don't mean nothing. Yeah. Sugar is a dog.
This comes after Floyd agreed to fight Roy Jones later this year, after Jones called Mayweather out for a fight in response to his trolls boxing great Roy Jones. Jr. asserted forcefully that Sugar Ray Leonard would have defeated Floyd Mayweather. If the two fighters had squared off in their respective primes during an interview on the Smoke Fight podcast with Andre Ward on June 17th, Floyd would have defeated Sugar, according to popular belief. No, sweetheart. Compared to Sugar, Floyd is not nearly as cruel. Sugar is a canine, only because he, the name Sugar, has no meaning. Sugar is a canine. For it, he doesn't get enough credit. I like Floyd, and Floyd was cool, but it's going to be hard for me to go take it and beat Sugar, Jones Jr. stated. They would need to take a new approach. That's certain.
To their own opinion, and I'm glad that Roy Jones feels that way about himself. Every fighter that's gave the sport of boxing their whole life and sacrificed a lot inside that square circle, they should feel that way. So if he feels that way, more power to him.
Floyd would most likely have a shot if he took a different approach. It won't work with Sugar the way he's been acting towards regular people, as I witnessed during his peak. Right there, Sugar received a third element. Heart? We believe Floyd has heart. We're not sure. He's never been challenged. Sugar has one, he said. Floyd sent recordings of himself witnessing Roy Jones Jr. get knocked out in fights to his Instagram story on July 6th, which have now gone popular on social media. It's demonstrating how much these remarks irritated Mayweather.
I would not be able to take credit for beating Pacquiao after he got knocked out by Marquez, because that's not the same Pacquiao.
Of course.
That's not the Pacquiao at the top of his game.
Yeah, of course.
But in society today, we'll call that person the best fighter ever.
Of course.
When that's not how that goes. That's not reality.
Jones Jr. finally spoke out against Mayweather's insult on July 9th, posting on Instagram with the caption, "Public service announcement. What's going on? Battle aficionados everywhere? I'm aware of how much you guys love boxing as a sport. I'm aware that we play games and that everyone has problems and viewpoints. That's also cool. I'm free to express my thoughts, and I have the right to do so. And it was effective if someone was attempting to subliminate a message to me." Jones Jr. declared, "I'm always ready, wide open, ready to go if you want to show that you're better than me. Just give me a call," he said.
Do you respect the Floyd 50-0, or is it like...
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50-0 that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all the time? Nah. Chavez was 80-0 at one point. 80. He could retire at 8-0. You go up atop that? No.
With this PSA, it's obvious to whom he is addressing the audience. Mayweather is anticipated to accept the offer, and an exhibition bout may be in the works. Despite hanging up the gloves, it's rare to witness two boxing legends fighting. However, everyone has something to say when it occurs. As he pointed out that Roy Jones Jr. should have anticipated it, one commenter chuckled. "Listen, Roy ought to have anticipated that Floyd would retrieve him. Man, he can't say anything." The user left a comment. In his prime, Floyd Mayweather was the master of trash talk, and it appears that he still has the ability to do so.
Roy Jones explains why Floyd and he were so different.
No, we stood for two different things. He was a social media blowout. He blew it away. You feel me? And that fit his character because he could do it, and do things the way he did it. He was smarter. I wanted to play King of the Hill. He didn't care to play King of the Hill. He wanted to play King of the...
Why Floyd Mayweather was superior to Jones Jr. was explained by another user. Floyd never tested positive for any performance-enhancing drugs, and he also never got knocked out or knocked down. And the user wrote, Roy did. Notably during his May 2000 bout with the light heavyweight belt against Richard Hall, Jones tested positive for androgen.
My favorite fighter ever. He's my favorite fighter ever. You guys know I was a huge fanboy and all those things. I've said it repeatedly. But if they were to fight, I'll be rooting on Floyd Mayweather, man. I can't. Listen, regardless of how many times I've criticized Floyd and his
user, meanwhile, seems to have noticed Jones Jr.'s frequent insults about Mayweather throughout the years. According to the user, Roy has been disparaging Floyd for a number of years. However, it's plausible that Jones Jr. has no personal grudges against Mayweather. It's obvious that his boxing strategy differs from Mayweather's. Jones is possible. Motivations for disparaging Mayweather were disclosed by another individual. He's attempting to stay relevant since he's going bankrupt, the user wrote.
Yeah, I think he's a nice guy. Floyd Mayweather added in Roy Jones Jr.
I mean, look, once a fighter, always a fighter. Look, if you're going to attack Floyd's character, he's going to attack you back. That's just the bottom line. It's like with me and Berlanga. If you're going to try to attack, like with me, I'm just having fun.
An exhibition between Jones and Mayweather may earn them a lot of money, but it might not be well welcomed. Following user appears to have taken Jones Jr.'s side, writing a caustic commentary. According to the user, Roy would have been TBE before Floyd if he had simply accepted easy fights like Floyd. But to mention a few, Floyd has faced Canelo Alvarez, Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, Shane Mosley, Marcos Maidana, Juan Manuel Marquez, and Manny Pacquiao.
Not because he did a great job, but he did it for himself and it worked for him. But everybody now wants the Mayweather concept because Mayweather made so much money, staying undefeated, waiting till the right time to fight Pacquiao, finding the right people to fight at the right time. He monopolized the business. But the problem was, it only made him money.
Before calling out Floyd Mayweather for a fight. Boxing legend Roy Jones Jr. made headlines by openly dismissing the idea of Mayweather being one of the greatest of all time. In a candid interview, Jones said he wouldn't even include Floyd on his GOAT list. If you think Muhammad Ali isn't the greatest, you might as well spit in my face, Jones declared. He emphasized that greatness isn't just about an undefeated record, it's about sacrifice, influence, and cultural significance. Jones pointed to Ali's refusal to fight in the Vietnam War, which cost him years in his prime, yet he returned to reclaim his dominance in the ring. For Jones, that kind of conviction and impact defines true greatness. He believes Ali's legacy transcends boxing, representing courage and principle. In contrast, Mayweather's perfect record, while impressive, doesn't carry the same weight in Roy's eyes. Greatness, he says, is much deeper than stats.
Fight. If you want it. If you want it, what's your final message to Floyd? You already know. You ready? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm born that way. That's it. Ain't nothing no ever change. You can knock him out. Your prime versus his prime, you were way better, right? You got an X? Are you gonna get an exhibition before that or something?
Mayweather retired with a perfect 52-0 record against stars like Manny Pacquiao. Oscar De La Hoya and Canelo Alvarez has long dubbed himself TBE the best ever. However, his 2024 comments showed a more nuanced take. While he acknowledged Muhammad Ali as a trailblazer, couldn't resist highlighting Ali's loss to Leon Spinks, who had just 7 pro fights at the time. "Ali's a legend," Floyd said, "but I never lost my title to someone with 7 fights." Roy Jones Jr., however, wasn't impressed by Floyd's focus on stats over legacy. Mayweather didn't issue a formal response to Roy's recent criticism, but he did post a clip to his Instagram story showing Roy being knocked out. Subtle, not even close. The exchange highlights the ongoing clash between statistical perfection and the deeper meaning of greatness in boxing's legacy debate.
All right, Roy calls out Floyd Mayweather, and this ain't a good look. I mean, come on, man. Roy addicted to the game like Jordan Payton. Roy need to go sit down, man. And Floyd Mayweather don't fight black fighters, even in exhibitions, dude. He ain't trying to fight nobody melanated. Go on, sit down, Roy. I know it's a bad...
Floyd Mayweather retired with a perfect 52-0 record against stars like Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de La Hoya, and Canelo Alvarez, has long dubbed himself TB_I the best ever. However, his 2024 comments showed a more nuanced take. While he acknowledged Muhammad Ali as a trailblazer, he couldn't resist highlighting Ali's loss to Leon Spinks, who had just 7 pro fights at the time. "Ali's a legend," Floyd said, "but I never lost my title to someone with 7.
Clips of his fights getting knocked out. What do you think about that?
Nah, Roy's a legend, bro. You can't come for Roy like that.
Now, who do you think was better in their prime? Roy or Floyd?
I would say Roy was better during the prime, but Floyd just stayed.